What a perfect day for football we've got here. Martin Tyler here, Alan Smith is sitting alongside me. The game has all the elements really to excite us, and I'm sure it will live up to the billing. It is Udinese against Trabzonspor.
Well, what an arena we've got here, perfectly suited to football and two very noisy sets of fans. What a backdrop that should be to what on paper should be an entertaining match.
This is the side that Udinese will field today. So we think it's going to be 3-5-2, Alan, don't we?
Yes, it looks that way. I mean, this formation went out of fashion for a number of years, particularly in England, but a few managers prefer to bring it back now.
That is a decent tackle. Really anticipating something special from him here today.
Well, he's a crowd pleaser because when he gets the ball, you just don't know what's going to happen. So many possibilities with him in possession.
Working the ball around, working the opposition around. Chance to cross it. Here they are, still probing away. And that was a very well-timed tackle. And the opposing team will start the game like this. Responsibility for some of those five in midfield to get forward, and I'm sure the main striker won't be isolated, although it looks a bit like that on our screens.
Yeah, he could be a lonely man up top there if he doesn't get the support that he needs, because he is the type of player that does need support. He can't do it all on his own.
Easy for the goalkeeper when really there was every chance of him being totally beaten then. But he's got the ball.
Yeah, he was exposed there, and he must have thought he was going to get beaten, but, well, the lad just made a real hash of it, didn't he?
That's very good defending, and the player had nowhere to go. I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space out near the touchline. De La Feu. Keeping the ball is one thing, but they've got to try and open up the opposition. I think the passing's got to carry a bit more purpose here. Baker. Baker. Got it back again from his teammate. Lovely ball. Well, he could have brought him down for a penalty, but the slide tackle clearly got the ball. Perfect. It's a challenge for the attacking team here against the mass defence. They'll have plenty of the ball, but they've got to try and break it down. Baker. Now Giannini. Now opening them up with a through pass. The player thought he was going to get there, but the goalkeeper's just beaten him to it. DePaul. Larson. Bit of space for him. Now out on the wing. Put into the middle. Well, there's time for a clearance from the cross. Penalty kick!
Oh, definitely. Who knows? We might look back on that as the match-winning moment.
Well, he's just telling off the culprit, explaining to him why he's given the penalty, but no sign of a card here.
Yeah, one or two of the opposition waving the imaginary cards, which you never like to see.
Puts away the penalty. That's the outcome that they wanted, certainly the penalty taker.
Well, I'm sure the keeper's done his homework in terms of where this lad puts his penalties, but to no avail here.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. He fancies his chances in getting past these players. It's good play, this. The opposition can't get at them when they're keeping the ball. A couple of teammates up in support. That's cleared out of play. It'll be a corner. Well, the penalty, it's never as easy as it looks. And he did make it look easy, though.
Well, I think he'll be relieved because he's hit it straight down the middle and the keeper's dived away from him.
And in it goes. There's a cut back on. It's great defending with the block. Tries the shot. That was a good chance to get level here.
Well, it certainly was. Good move too, and give him another chance. I think he might take it.
Poor on the ball. Baker. Still searching for an equaliser with some good interplay here. Here's the chance to get in the cross. Defended well.
Now the hosts with less possession, that's interesting. I do wonder whether this was the game plan all along, to sit off, to allow the opposition to have it, and when they do nick the ball on the turnover, to go for the throat, and they've done it brilliantly.
And we're hearing there will be 3 added minutes here. Interception here. Chance to play it into the centre now. Probing away, working away at the Well, that's half-time at 1-0. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Yeah, I thought he looked lively in that first half. Really sharp, and obviously got the goal. Another 45 of that and he'll be well pleased.
And puts away the penalty. And here we go, the referee's blown his whistle, and we're off for the second half. Jean Pereira. Baker. Very good work from the team that's still behind, but 1 goal away, of course, from equalising. Cuts it back well.
And that's drifted straight out of play, that attempted cross. It's a goal kick.
Rolando Mandragora.
Throw to come up now after the ball's gone out.
Manuel da Costa. It's a challenge for the attacking team here against a mass defence. They'll have plenty of the ball, but they've got to try and break it down. Continue to knock the ball around, looking for the opening. De Paul. Larson.
And the pass not completed, really.
That's a combination of skill and will to hold off the opposition. Difficult for them to get the equaliser. It's come off the goalkeeper, still in play. That was a puff out your cheeks moment, and phew, got away with it. Jean Pereira.
I think we've seen it. The visitors controlling possession, but you can see the manager down there. He's less than happy. Obviously, his team's losing. That's bad enough, but no real sign so far that they're going to get back into this, because they're just not able to find a way through that defence and make the keeper work.
De Paul. Great player always, but really at the top of his game today.
He is almost those opponents intimidated by his presence down there.
It is a substitution now to keep the team on their toes and to keep this lead, they hope. Looking to widen the play, really, widen the build-up, but the ball's just run straight out over the touchline. Tolgay Ali Asian.
De Paul. He's got players helping him here, but he might go alone. Pereira. Far post cross. Put away, but not out of harm's way. That's offside.
And the referees acknowledge that fact.
And that's a turnover to the opposition.
Stefano Okaka.
Must be a goal! Oh, it's one for the cameras, really. A diving save, and the ball stays in his gloves. So we're coming down now towards the last 15 minutes. Excellent interception. Football is a passing game, and goodness me, they're passing the ball around the opposition beautifully here.
Yeah, there's been a good tempo to it, good movement off the ball, and they've made the opposition work really hard.
It's been a thrilling contest, this, and we're into the last knockings of it. And the supporters, well, they're not showing any sign of losing their stamina. They've been great.
Yeah, always love coming to this ground, one of the best atmospheres around. They've not disappointed.
No time to panic. There's still time to change this game.
Well, the time for patient, short passing has stopped, I think, because Route 1 is the order of the day now as they load the box.
Gerard Deulofeu.
We're down now to the last 6 minutes. Pereira. Well, they are moving the ball well here. Pereira. Wanting to... Pereira. And he's put it in for the goal. Well, they've extended their lead in this game. And the gap between these two sides is reflected now on the scoreline.
Well, quick passes, movement off the ball, tidy finish. This could be one of the goals of the season.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. restarting at 2-0.
Three minutes from the referee via the fourth official. That's the decision regarding added time.
Saw the pass and dealt with it.
Referee has blown and he's given the free kick. It's interesting with this kind of passionate support, Alan, some of the players will love it. I guess one or two might be frightened of it and feel that they can't live up to such idolising.
I think that's the case. Some good players arrive at a club and they can't cope with the expectation, that level of support.
Anticipated the direction of the pass and was that...
Referee says that's that. Well, the game was organised so that the players could get some action, get some sharpness back together, and they've looked pretty sharp. They've won.
Yeah, I think so. Managed to hit the net a couple of times, and the strikers will be happy more than most.
For sure, it's not for now and gone tomorrow. This is all I know. You're my people, you're my home. With the curtains closed, that's gone dinner tables, drinking soap. To wash up the ugly, to wash up the fog.
Great stadium, lovely evening, great to have you with us. Welcome. I'm Martin Tyler, Alan Smith is alongside me. We've got knockout football for you and the excitement of that, particularly in the second leg. Trabzonspor against Udinese.
Close run affair in that first leg, an enjoyable match. I know we both came away feeling the second leg, Martin, was going to be equally tight. Let's see what awaits us.
Now you've got your chance to check on the lineup for the home team.
He looks as though the manager's set up a team here. Whatever happens, we're not going to be beaten today.
Does look that way, doesn't it? And I hope it's not a dull affair, this, because we've seen these managers set up teams in the past and just concentrating on a clean sheet.
We could get a cross in here, and they get it away. Knighting. Rolando Mandragora. De La Feu. Larson, certainly wanting to find a teammate, but he's just found an opponent.
This is the side that Udinese will field today.
This is the way they like to play, isn't it? And it does allow them, with three at the back, to have two main attackers up front, which is a little bit unusual these days.
Well, you look at that formation, you could interpret it as being a little negative, especially if that holding midfielder in front of the back three doesn't venture too far forward, but an onus on the wide men as well to support those two lads up front.
Manuel da Costa. Baker.
Now Giannini. Should be! Oh, well saved. In goes the corner. Brilliant defending. It saved a certain goal.
He was almost wheeling away to celebrate there.
Trying to move people around in the middle by going to a short corner. A deep cross, back post. Well, it's a goal that's been on the cards. The better team at this stage of the match. And you wonder whether they would make that domination count. Well, they've done with this goal. Thoroughly deserved. They lead.
Well, into this second leg, behind on aggregate. Still time for them to work it out, but it's difficult.
Yeah, because he's out, I think, on the touchline, but the situation is clear. They've got to do better.
So, just to remind you of the aggregate score, 2-1. Deulofeu. Bram Neutink. Gerard Deulofeu. That's good passing, probing. Striding forward, purposefully. Far too close, the cross to the keeper. Mandragora. Little piece of interplay between the two. Patiently passing the ball around, trying to make a chance. DePaul. Stefano Akaka. Great chance! It's a miss at a significant time. Will that come back to haunt him? They could have been pulling ahead.
Yeah, you see it so often. But they are still in charge of this match.
Read the intentions. DePaul. Larson. Strong piece of defending and clearing. Kevin Lasagna. He could cross it now. Lasagna. Yeah, he's got the ball back. Just moving the opposition around, maybe trying to wear them out by getting them to chase. Brave blocking, gives it away. He's had a go here. DePaul. Stefano Akaka. Larson. And shoots! Threw everything behind that shot and frustrated that it wasn't quite on target.
Well, if he keeps getting in those kind of areas, I'm sure he'll score pretty soon.
Baker. Rolando Mandragora. Deulofeu. Going forward with real purpose now. Deulofeu. That whipped-in ball at the near post. The cross dealt with by the defender. And that's half-time. Signalled by the referee. 1-0 the half-time score.
Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Got himself a goal, but he does need a little bit of a helping hand.
Referee just checking everything is in order, and he blows for the second half to start.
Deulofeu. Given possession away here. Baker. Now Giannini. Baker. Can go in from here. Teammates getting out of the way because they know he can dribble it here. Nighting. Mandragora. Tight scenario here on the ball.
Very good challenge.
Had a crack! Really at the extent of his reach to make that very fine stop. He did see it all the way, Alan, but it's still a good save.
Yeah, because it was sweetly struck, and you do have to pay attention to those.
And in it goes. It's a brave effort, really, in amongst the players to get the header in, but off target, way off target.
Yeah, not his best effort, that's for sure.
They want to get out of this position where they're just defending their own penalty area, really, and play more active in the game.
This does look promising. Can't get past him. Such a good defender.
I would guess in this possession play here, they're trying to get the opposition to come out and harry them and maybe then pass their way through them.
Tackled well.
That's cut out.
Kept the ball, but he can't shoot at the moment.
Oh, time to get the cross now.
Well, he wants to cut in here, the winger. Here's the chance. Comfortable work, really. Bit of a stretch for the goalkeeper, but never looked as though he's going to be beaten.
No, bread and butter really for this lad with his talent.
In goes the corner. Not able to take full advantage of a good position. Deulofeu. Bram Neutig. Gerard Deulofeu. He's got players helping him here, but he might go alone. Deulofeu. Lasagna.
He's got it away. Nice bit of interplay between these two.
Pereira. De Paul.
Read the play well to intercept.
So we're coming down now towards the last 15 minutes.
They've made the defenders turn here with that pass.
And it's gone behind for a goal kick.
And now we're going to have an alteration.
João Pereira. He's confident with the ball at his feet, isn't he? Good interception there.
Slipped through.
Surely! Oh, that's such...
Has got extra time written all over it, Martin, with that late goal.
Superb goal here.
The defenders seem to lose the concentration almost. They saw it coming from a long way out.
Here.
Here we are on aggregate scores, level at 2-2.
We've got 8 more minutes of the 90. Pereira. One or two options now in forward areas for them. Couldn't quite find the gap that he thought he saw.
Well, the game can be influenced so often by substitutes. The home team are going to perhaps gamble on that working for them now.
Rolando Mandragora.
Gonna try his luck! And the goalkeeper can make a straightforward save. Good chunk of added time here, 3 minutes.
De Paul. Rolando Mandragora.
Well, here they go, sensing the chance of a winner.
And that will be a free kick.
And the manager, Alan, is making this change here. Substitution will take place.
Well, he took that chance away really clinically to put his team on level terms, so we'll see if they can move on now and get the win.
It is the penalty shootout. Great to watch, but not too easy to... De Paul.
Stefano Akak. So the shootout is about to begin here. Here comes the first penalty taker. He's hit the post.
Here's the next penalty taker.
Well, they've got a good penalty taker in this fella.
Good save. Up he comes for the penalty.
Oh, he's wasted it.
Oh, you feel for him, but it wasn't a good effort at all.
Oh, that's a penalty wasted in the shootout.
Ready to go. The next penalty taker.
Great opportunity, not taken. Excellent penalty. Not worrying at all about the pressures of the shootout.
So next up to take the penalty.
That's a fine penalty from him in these circumstances. Massive pressure on the penalty taker now in these circumstances. Stepped up and slotted it away. Well, it's down to him now. If he scores, they win the game. Great chance, and he's wasted it.
It's time to step up.
Keeper's done very well here. It's potentially
the match-winning penalty. A goal and the game is theirs. Off target with the penalty.
Well, you look at his run-up and even that looked wrong. It was a poor effort.
Oh, how has he failed with that? Here's the chance to be a real hero, to score the penalty and win the game for your side. And the goalkeeper very much on his game today. So it's his turn now from the spot. Well, he's up to the task with his penalty. He had to score, and he has to bear the consequences of his side losing the shootout.
Oh, look at him. You've got to feel sorry for him. Just something that happens to players once in a while in their careers.
That's a very bad penalty. Not even working the goalkeeper wide.
Well, he's gone for that corner and missed it by a fair distance.
Well, in the end, that penalty kick and the Larson.